Okay, so if there's one thing that my parents have consistently told me for the entirety of the 18 years that I have been alive, it's that I'm a picky eater. And it's true. My whole life, eating my greens and trying new foods has been a struggle, and everyone who comments on this almost always says it's a bad thing. And yeah, it definitely can be and is a bad thing for a lot of people, but let me tell you about why this can actually be a good thing. For starters, being a picky eater just means that you play it safe. You won't see me or any other picky eaters getting poisoned by bad food because if it isn't something that I'm remotely familiar with or it doesn't remotely even look like something I should put in my mouth, I won't eat it. So yeah, points for not getting salmonella. In addition to this, being a picky eater also means that you know exactly what you want before you even sit down. Chances are you'll be eating at a restaurant that you're already familiar with, and you'll choose that one dish that you love on their menu. On the flip side, this usually means you won't be going to any fancy restaurants. Anywhere that you can't any additions or substitutions is just a no-no for me. Can't do it. Also, it's super expensive, so you're saving money if you're a picky eater. Pros. I do have to admit though, I'm a way better eater now than I was when I was a kid. Like, way better. I mean, not only would I not eat any vegetables, but I also wouldn't eat any fruits besides apples and bananas. I wouldn't eat steaks, I wouldn't eat ketchup, or even a hamburger. A hamburger! That's like the one thing that everybody loves. I don't think I even finally tried a hamburger until I turned at least 10 years old, and it wasn't even until I turned 14 that I finally started putting condiments on it. Still today, I only use like 2 condiments, lettuce and bacon. No cheese, pickles, onions, ketchup, mustard, or tomatoes. None of that in my belly. But don't worry, I do love burgers now. You can rest easy. But yeah, I basically only ate 3 different meals when I was a kid. You could probably guess what they were too. Not even joking. They're probably the holy trinity of kids' meals. You know, the PB&J, the chicken sandwich, and the holiest of them all. Chicken and french fries. I love chicken and french fries. Maybe I'm biased, growing up in the South and all, but I'm pretty sure fried chicken is the best meal in the world. To this day, it is still my favorite meal, but it absolutely has to be done right. It has to be authentic, hand-breaded, buttermilk fried chicken. And the fries must be hand-cut from potatoes straight from the farms out in Ireland in order for it to qualify as perfection. Or it could also be Chick-fil-A, which is hands down the best drive-thru chicken you can get. That restaurant is a holy place. Sometimes a bit too holy. But it's delicious, so it's a necessary evil. But don't worry, I get why some people are angry, and I'm really upset that the owners are kind of rude too, but I'm just too much of a Chick-fil-A addict to give that up. Okay, so going back to vegetables for a second, I actually have a funny story about how my mom got me to eat them for the first time. She used to just put them on my plate. Not make me eat them, just put them there. And this went on for years. And I would complain about that. I would complain about something being on my plate that I didn't have to eat, just simply being there. And she slowly, as the years went on, she would slowly start to increase the amount she would put on my plate. And I noticed this. I would complain about it, but she kept doing it. Until finally, she made me eat one bite, just one bite, every dinner. And I would still complain about that. It was a traumatic experience putting vegetables in my stomach as a child. I would go full fight or flight whenever my mom would put them anywhere near me. But it's cool now, I'm not afraid of broccoli anymore. Now asparagus, on the other hand. Whoa, that was a doozy. Thank you guys so much for watching. This video was fun to make, although it does look kind of terrible, so I apologize for that. But let's see if we can hit, I don't know, maybe 3 likes. Let's see if we can hit 3 likes. Because I feel like this is gonna get a couple views, maybe 2 or 3. I actually have no idea. Probably not any, because my channel is pretty much dead. But let's just see. I wanted to make this because I wanted to make these little animation videos for a long time, almost 2 years, and I recorded this, most of this anyways, over a year ago. So finally finished it a little too late, but yeah. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that jazz. Ring the bell. See ya.